Good morning. It is 6:08 a.m. on Wednesday, October 24th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Forced myself to be a little bit more this morning just because I have important appointments this morning that I need to make sure I am very early for. I guess I don't need to be early, but I'm planning to be very early so as to ensure that I am not late if there are unforeseen complications. So, working on that. But assuming all of that goes well, and can't think of any reason why I shouldn't at this point. I think I've taken care of everything. I will have, crossed off some of the most important pieces of preparation that I need to do before my trip. So, working on that. I was reflecting last night that it seemed a little bit like I had simultaneously not enough time and too much before the trip. And what I mean by that is that it is happening quickly enough that it feels very soon, and it's like, oh, well, I just need to make sure I have to cancel all these plans, I have to reschedule all these things, I have to make sure I have enough, my medications and blah, 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 blah. All of these things I have to do, I have to plan. It seems like short notice. And so my brain tells me, oh, so much to do, hurry, hurry, hurry. But the fact is that flying Sunday morning means that the time between now and then is actually plenty to do the things that I need to do. As long as I'm, just go ahead and do them and don't put them off. And so in that sense, I kind of have this complicated emotion where my brain thinks that there should be lots to do when there isn't always lots to do. And therefore, just playing a video game or something, or even just working on any normal project that would have been all I'm doing otherwise, feels oddly trivial. Because it's like, isn't there something you should be doing to prepare for the trip? Well, not constantly. There are things, but I am working those out. And there are times in between those tasks where I don't have anything to do, and I am therefore actually free to do something else, but I've got that process in my brain. But it's so soon. It's coming so soon. Anyway, it's fine though. I mean, I'm working it out, but it's all of those little, subconscious algorithms going in my brain. And to some extent it's good because keeping that running in the background at least a little bit is, partly a way to try to help ensure that I don't forget something. But in other news, I finished watching Daredevil Season 3 last night on Netflix and was very happy with it. And in fact, I think by a pretty significant margin, it's my favorite season of any of the Marvel shows. I didn't ever watch the Punisher one, so I can't compare that, but the fact that I didn't watch it, in my own brain at least, makes me suspect that it would not be my it would not be my favorite. I'm not really a big fan of the character. Nothing against the actor who played him per se, but I just don't. Punisher's not my jam. But Daredevil Season 3 is just firing on all cylinders, and even Daredevil himself is kind of almost the least interesting character of the whole cast, which is not to say he's not interesting, but I just mean that it's got a well-rounded cast, and in particular, Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin was one of the strongest elements of Season 1, and the little bit we saw of him in Season 2 was my favorite part of Season 2, so for Season 3, having it really focus on him again is great, because I just love the energy he brings to that character. And it's really cool in this season showing him very slowly and quietly accumulating power in a way that really makes him seem unstoppable. And the idea that of what position that puts our heroes in, and just the the dilemmas that they have to face, and the various issues going on with each of the main characters, and of course just the general chemistry of the leads. I love Foggy so much. He's great. Karen is great in this one, in this season as well. And we got a new character, Sister Maggie, I want to say. I'm blanking on the name, otherwise I think that's right. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Solid season of TV. So in any event, I will leave it there for now, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes. And there is a So Many Levels episode tonight, and at least for the short term, it's probably going to be a big cliffhanger, because at least for a little while, until I figure out scheduling, we won't be having the regular So Many Levels episodes every Wednesday, because I'll be in a very different time zone. But we'll see what can be arranged for future installments, because I don't want to give up on it, but I also am going to have trouble scheduling it for a little while at least, so we'll see. But I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.